Welcome back, guys. Give me a couple of seconds and we'll get started. I'm just gonna put my sound to my headset. There you go. That should do it, and we'll get started. Hopefully you're all having a good day. It is oh god, don't want to start a new profile, but it's a bit loud. So let's load up my profile, T Tricks Gaming, as you know. Options. Don't articles. Oh come on, I only want to go to there you go, settings. I'm going to put it down to about 50%. Everything can go down to 50. I think. Let me just see how that sounds. Let me know about the sound guide, guys, if you can hear me. Oh, I don't know the menu sounds. Anyway, there you can go. Alright, let's get started on this new DLC. Main spurts barn. For this to do tutorials, but I'm hoping we don't. Hopefully we can skip them. That would be nice. If we can skip this, it would be a nice little touch. But like I said before, guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure you do drop a like, subscribe and share. And hopefully we can get started shortly. So we do have to do 2 tutorials, I believe it is. But we'll wait and see. Wow, BR 185.2. Let me just see the football scores while I wait for this to load in. Okay.
Welcome to this BR 185.2 electric locomotive in DB Railion livery. During this brief introduction, we will go through the startup and stop procedures. The battery will power up the control desk and allow you to interact with it. This locomotive draws power from the overhead electrical supply via a contact. A lot of your time will be spent in the driver's seat.
Oh, wrong one.
To get the locomotive up and running, set the master switch. Headlights are important in letting others around know that a locomotive is operational.
Okay, so we've got to turn on the lights.
We now need to wait a moment and let the brake system charge. Now activate the pantograph so that it raises up and makes contact with the overhead catenary. The locomotive is now ready to be energized. This is controlled by the main circuit breaker. When stopped for longer periods of time, or when leaving the cab, a parking brake. Use the master switch to The train brake is used for normal line operations. Due to the size and weight of this train, small amounts of traction should be used to overcome initial friction and prevent overpowering the electrical system.
Interesting start. I like the sounds. So far. Let's see. Okay. Well, how long do we have to do this for then? Signals are green anyway, so no issue with perhaps jumping a red signal and getting a spad. a look.
Now we're rolling, we can apply more power, and focus can be diverted towards achieving a desired speed.
I don't know what throttle we're supposed to be doing. It doesn't actually say what throttle to apply here. I'm guessing you have to get to about 50 miles per hour. I'm not sure. The red signal coming up, so you don't want to go too fast and then... We're supposed to hit 25. Not really clear, is it?
Coasting is a
Throttle
method
is
used
not
to easily move
going
without
off.
engaging power. To bring this freight train to a safe stop, only a small amount of braking force is required. Practice and experience will teach you how much force you'll need.
I broke well early. Don't expect the brakes to be that great, to be honest. I wonder if we can just coast. Because we're not... Oh no, we're going up a gradient, so that's not going to help us. Right, so we release the throttle. And just apply it. Brakes. Should be alright there. That wasn't too bad. 9 yards short.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of this locomotive.
Okay. That was easy. Easier than expected. Train brakes are really good though. Also gets me up to nearly level 88. Okay, next. Let's do the next one, might as well. I want to do passenger services because this is the only one in game where they have a front display that you can set. That's the main reason of doing this. We will be going on to Northern Trans Pennine this evening if I don't go out to see someone, but you never know. My fingers are crossed. I might be going to see a girl later on this evening, but you never know. So 8.5 minutes into the stream, we've done one tutorial. Can we finish the second one and actually get onto passenger services? I don't like the BR146.2. Let's see.
Welcome to this BR146.2 electric locomotive in DB Traffic Red livery. During this brief introduction, we will go through the startup, stopping and passenger door operations.
Okay. Climb on board.
Climb aboard
Okay.
to get started.
Climb up the steps, shut the door, charge
The
the
battery will power
battery.
up the control desk and allow you to interact with it. This
I don't know.
locomotive draws power from
Hang on, what did that just say? Okay, press pause.
the
Okay, cool.
overhead electrical supply via a contact arm mounted on the roof. For this to work,
Auto, driver seat. Oh, hang on. Signal lights to headlights. That one there. Is that the one? Signal lights, headlights. Done. Right? Okay. Don't know why it's not registering that I put them to headlights, but... Oh, okay. You have to go
a
all the
lot
way
of your
around to the
time will
other.
be spent in the driver's seat.
Well, obviously we're trained drivers, you
To
donut.
get the locomotive up and running, set them up. Headlights are important in letting others around know that a locomotive is operational. We now need to wait a moment and let the brake system charge. It'll take a
Okay.
minute or two.
Okay. So that's how you'd have to set up the passenger display, I'm guessing. Obviously it's interactive elements are blocked, so that's probably one of them. As I say, it's really well modelled. It's a shame that you can't press all the buttons yet, but we probably will once we're in service mode.
Now activate the pantograph so that it
Pantograph
raises
has to
up
go to
and makes
raise.
contact with you. The locomotive is now ready to
Close
be
the
energized.
MCB.
This is controlled by the main circuit.
So you can see we've got
When
power
stopped for
now.
longer periods of time, or when leaving the cab, a
Parking
brake is
brake
engaged.
released.
Use the master switch
Master
to
switch
determine
goes,
the direction
well,
of travel.
reverser as we call it in the UK, goes forward.
Give a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe, then unlock the doors.
Well, that's annoying because you can't open windows, you have to... Okay. Obviously when we're in service, oh, okay, unlock right side doors. Passenger doors unlock. I'm not sure about the horn, but okay. So we can actually go and have a look. It's a bit quiet though. We are on board, I'm looking at the platform. So as you can see, it's a pretty quiet, miserable day here in Germany. So what we'll do is we'll just wait for these to go. We'll shut that now. Passenger.
Boarding is now complete, so set the doors
Lock
to
all
locked.
doors. Don't have to do this. There you go.
The train brake is
Train
used
brake
for
to
normal
release.
line operations.
Let's just there you go, train brake is released. There you go. Give it a few seconds to
Due to
register.
the size and weight of this train,
20%.
small amounts of traction should be used to over...
There you go, we'll go with 24. A little bit more than we need. The sounds are really good though, I have to say. There's the stopping markers.
Now we're rolling, we can apply more power and focus
There's
can
two
be diverted
H's
towards
either
achieving
side,
desired speed.
depending on which way you like to see it from. We'll gradually wait for the train to reach a good speed and then we'll go up to 50% throttle. It doesn't make it clear what throttle you have to reach, so we'll do it gradually. Then we'll just go full throttle once we've reached 25 miles an hour.
Coasting is a method used
Alright,
to
so now we
easily
have to
move
coast.
without engaging.
That was pointless.
There's a short distance between here and your next stop, so be sure to manage the train and prevent overspeeding.
I'm just reaching the brakes now as you're going downhill. Speed limit is 30 miles out, 37 miles an hour. Wrong way. I've released the brakes as we are within. Doesn't make it clear where the next station is, so I'm guessing the next station is that 1 mile of marker, but it could be the half mile where the next signal is as well. It doesn't make it very clear. Alright, so we are within the speed limit of 37 miles an hour, which is about the next speed board, so that is why we are going a bit slower than we should. Don't forget guys, if you haven't already, you can donate to the channel. I don't know why the train's now going really slow, but okay, I'm not going to apply any more throttle, so I do believe the station isn't that far away. This is the first time I've looked at this, I haven't done it before. And it's a first look, but I really am enjoying this. Quite a nice little route. Signal is green. And we're going into platform number 6 at the next station. 0.
We're on the final approach
Half
to
a mile.
Gillingham, and and will soon need to start applying a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable stop.
We'll just let the train work. We'll let the train do the work until we get to about half a mile. I think if we come in at this sort of speed, we should be alright to brake. Once we see the platform come into view, obviously we won't be able to see it from that early, so we have to guess where to apply brakes. I'm going to go for about 500 yards maybe, start applying brakes. Throttle is off, brakes are on. One. We'll go 0.2 braking. We are coming down at a nice gentle speed. Just releasing the brakes every now and then to let the train coast for a little bit longer. 500 yards to the station. It doesn't actually give you a rough idea of where to brake either, that's the problem. Bit more brake, as you can see the edge of the platform on the other side. 20 miles an hour should be a nice gentle speed to cruise into. Okay, so we're aiming to bring it in at the green marker at the end. 250 yards, so I will apply a little bit more brake here, so you come to a nice gentle stop at the end of the platform, hopefully. Going through the brakes now, just increasing it and then releasing it. Oh, a bit too early on the old brakes, but should be alright actually. That could actually be a really nice gentle stop. It's a bit slow, I know, but I do want to get the stopping point and bright. Loving the rain though. I actually love driving in the rain on this game. One thing I do think this game is missing is wind effects, that sound. Just releasing the brakes and then applying them again. And an absolute perfect stop. 3 yards short, but we are in the green.
Unlock the doors to allow passenger boarding to commence.
Alright, so we have to go here again. Unlock. What? No, we don't have to unlock all. We go to the unlock the right side doors. Passenger doors unlock. And there you go, that's the tutorial basically done. We obviously have to wait for the passengers to board and then obviously the tutorial should end. That was really simple though. So hopefully that was a really slow stop, but we are going to get full experience points for it. That should be another 15,000 points of XP. So we'll lock these doors. There's no sound for the doors shutting though. You just have to kind of guess. Come back over here.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of this locomotive.
Okay, thank you. Great work. How many XP do we get for that? 5,000. Is that it? Okay, we'll take that. 10 minutes. Alright, not too bad. How many tutorials is there? Is there more tutorials? I'm just thinking, is there more tutorials? Maybe a shunting tutorial? Let's have a look. Alright, well, we'll do this tutorial. I'm not going to try and pronounce it. Yeah, but we'll try this one.
Welcome to this DB PBZFA control car in DB Traffic Red livery. During this brief introduction, we will go through the startup, stopping, and passenger door operations. Climb aboard to get started.
Alright, so it should take 5 minutes to do this one, so we'll do this one. Unlock the doors. Shut them behind us. No? Yep, there we go. Cool. So we'll go up to the front door. Shut that behind us.
The
Alright,
battery will
so
power up the
battery
control
switch
desk and allow
on.
you to interact.
This is one we've done already. You do this one in one of the
It's
other
important
maps.
to use the correct light configuration when the train is operational. A lot of your time,
Driver's seat.
the brake key confirms that the train is in control from this control car.
Brake key on.
To get the train up and running,
Reverser forward.
set the reverser. Now activate the pantograph so that it raises up and makes contact.
Close the MCB.
The locomotive
Go here.
headlights are important in letting
Set
others
these
around know that a train is operational.
On. Turn on lights to normal.
Give a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe, then unlock the doors.
You can't really do anything with this on the tutorial. You can't let down the platform. But hey ho.
Boarding is now complete, so set the doors to locked.
So we'll quickly come back over here, lock these doors. Lock all. Lock. So at least you can hear the doors shut on
Train
this
brake
one.
is used for normal line operations. Due to the size and weight of this train, small amounts of traction should be used to overcome initial friction and prevent overpowering the electrical systems.
It doesn't actually say what throttle to use here, so. We'll go with
Now we're rolling, we can apply more power,
max
and focus
throttle.
can be diverted towards achieving a desired speed.
So it doesn't. Okay, cool. We don't need to look at that. We know what we're doing now. Don't know what speed we're supposed to be hitting, so we'll just go full throttle for a few seconds.
Coasting is a method used to easily move without engaging power.
Throttle to coast or
There's a
off.
short distance between here and your next stop, so be sure to manage the train and prevent overspeeding.
It doesn't say what speed to be doing, so we'll go up to about 50. There you go. I'm just going to gradually apply a little bit of braking because we've got 1 mile till the speed limit drops to 37 miles per hour. Going up to brake number 2 and then releasing it completely as we are going down a gradient. Green signal, and we're going back into platform 6 again, so
We're on the final approach to Gmunden, and will soon need to start applying a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable stop.
let's start applying a little bit of brake here. Not too much, already got to step 2. Just coming down gradually and going, allowing the brakes to run. If you look at the speedometer by the brakes, by the speed that we are doing, you can see the brake pressure gauge, and also to the right here as well. Coming in a bit slow again, so we'll just release the brakes. 20 miles an hour. Once we see we can see the edge of the platform. We'll start applying a little bit more brake, so we come in around 15 miles per hour to allow us to brake. As you can see, I'm just flicking L1 to release and run the brake. And now I will just apply a little bit more brake here as we are coming in to the under 150 yard marker. A couple of people on the platform, they won't be boarding here. They'll be waiting for another service, going the other way. Brake 2, not needed. Brake 1A, 1B, release. Just going up and down the brakes here. I'm coming in really slow, but that's just for the fact that I am trying to learn the controls as we go. Platform 8, so we'll signal 6 on the signal board. Nice gradual stop. And we are dead on the money for that stop. So,
Like before, unlock the doors to allow passenger boarding.
unlock right side again. So, unlock right side. Go over here, unlock right side again. You can hear the brakes applied a little bit more there, just because of the doors being open. So what we'll do is we'll start getting ready to shut down the train. So we'll go over here. Lock all. And then over here, and we'll close the doors as well.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of this control car.
Try to do anything else, let's see what experience we get for that. Total 5,449, that puts us on 197,000, and that's the tutorials done. I'm going to quickly look at the football scores again while we wait. So let's go to main menu, take photos, ride along and drive. Yeah, we know all about that. They're from the Great Western Railway, or Great Western Express, whatever you want to call it. Oh my god, there could be a shock in the FA Cup, guys. It looks likely as well. Wow. Hang on, let me just try and get my wire sorted. This is the problem, you're trying to stream. You've got 1,000,001 things going on in your head and around you. So, level 18, we're close to getting to 19. Well, we're close to actually hitting level 18, should I say. Let me just put the football on a little bit louder so I can actually hear it. Alright, so let's go to scenarios. What's here? Saturday circuit, auto runner, regional express. Nah, let's not do that. Let's do service mode. Spawn walking. We'll go with clear weather for this one, but we'll go summer. So I always think it looks so good in the summer. We're not going to go into the yards. Let's go to there. I don't know how to pronounce these, so I'm not even going to embarrass myself. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll spawn walk and see what happens. Alright, so let's have a look, see what's around. Doesn't look like there's a train down there, but we'll go and have a look. Doesn't look like it. We'll have a explore. That's the one thing we will do a lot of. Let's go down here. Nothing really going on down here. We'll go up there? Or is that just a spawn point for people? Oh no, we can. Nice station that. Let's put a workforce down here. That's obvious. The first ones are normally the easiest. Let's have a look. Nothing else to put out here. No route maps. Doesn't look like it. Oh, hang on. Hang on, is that freight service down there? Looks like it. Right, let's just go and have a little look down there. I just want to see, it does look like it's a service down there, so we'll go and have a little look. I know you shouldn't really run across rails. You have a signal as well, so there could be a train coming the other way. But you want to get off this. Come on, up you get. There you go. Another hazard cone. For that, a little bit of water. It'll be interesting to see if they should have brought a tutorial out for the banking operations. Because if you're not sure about it, you wouldn't know what to do. Let's try and see if we can cut across it. Oh, okay, you can uncouple them. Handbrake's released. I wonder if you can. Oh, what's that? Oh, not interactive. Alright, so handbrake is off on all of these, but it should be. Oh, he's going. Bye then. Oh no. Oh, it's just got interesting in the car. Look how long this train is. No glitch trailers. Cool. Always a good sign. So this train should now depart. Nice green signal. I was debating jumping on that, but I would rather see if we can get a passenger operation. Really should have our high vis on. Working on the railway here. "90 seconds left in the cup game." It does look like we have another shot. So what we'll do is we'll wait a few minutes, see if we can get a passenger operation. If not, then we'll do a freight, because there is plenty of freight to do. Nothing really going on here, it's a bit quiet. Just going to explore it. Freight service is now moving on. Doesn't look like there's any trains coming in just yet, so we have got a few more minutes to wait. Oh no, there is a train in the corner. Just seen it. Just seen it, don't know what he's doing, but we'll go have a look. I think he's in service as well. I'm hoping we're not driving the rear. I'll just cut across here. Should never do this in real life, but why can't we climb up that one? Not going anywhere. Oh no, it is. It's where it terminates. Oh, it is going to be a... Wow. It's huge, isn't it? Alright, so... Let's jump on here. Let's see what this time is, this one. Okay. Nothing really happening on this train. I wonder if we have to go the other way. Jump on one end and then run up the other. I love this though. How good is this to see? It's better from a distance though. Alright, let's just jump on here and just see if it tells us what to do. Might just be terminating here, but we'll see. Wait service to start. That's 13 minutes away. I want to do a service that leaves now. I don't know why he stopped so short as well, but okay. Oh, I do love the FA Cup. Nothing really happens here though. For a term at this point, it's very dead, very quiet. No people as well, which is a bit annoying. A handful. "12 minutes. We'll just let this run out. And I'll be right back, guys. Bear with me. And we are back, guys. Nothing really going on here. As you can see, it's pretty quiet, so we are going to just jump on here. Shut these doors behind us. Don't think these work, which is a shame. I just want to see something. Where is it? The top? No, is it this? So you can change that. Cool. Sit in the driver's seat for now, just for a few seconds, while we wait for the last 90 seconds or roughly, before we then change ends and go the other direction. It'll probably tell us to light here anyway, but we'll find out shortly. I'm currently watching the FA Cup game between Millwall and Brighton in the background. Oh, good. Throttle's off. 11:09, and it's 11:08 and 30 seconds. Yep, I have got another cup of tea as well. Alright, so let's find out one. Alright, so unlock the doors. Unlock right side doors. Come over here. I feel that we're going to be told to alight here. I really do. What do these do? Do these do anything? No. Could be a reversing maneuver actually. Soon find out. So what we'll do is we get the train ready to depart. Right side doors shut. We get ready to close these. Lock all doors. Let's see what we have to do now. Will it tell us? That's stupid. Nah, that's ridiculous. Does that light up? No. So you have to go, or you have to operate from one end. Nah, that's crazy. That really is crazy. Alright. Oh, there's a driver on here, isn't it? Right, let's change it. Does this actually work? Doesn't even say where we're going, so I don't know. Oh well, we'll just guess where we're going. Right, driver's seat. Let's see if I can remember how to set this one up. Passenger doors are locked already. Alright, let's go to master switch neutral, let the brakes kick in. Pantograph is raised. Main circuit breaker is closed. Forward. Doors are shut. Brake release, don't need to touch that. Signal lights, we're going to go to headlights reduced. Yeah. Everything's now beginning to get set up now. Oh god, we're going backwards. Oh.
Right, now. Come on, power, kick in then. All my brakes are released, I don't know. Brakes are released. We go the right way? That was not kicking. There you go. Now we can get going. We're going to be really late, but oh well. We are now on the move. Minimum throttle. And now we are going to get up to top speed of 75 miles an hour. 3.5 miles. There's no timetable there. I don't know if anyone noticed that. There's no actual stopping time. So maybe we are running a out of service train. I don't know. It's not clear. Throttle can now go up to 75 miles per hour. We have got 3.5 miles to our first destination, Hosbach. Yep, I have got my cup of tea, as always. And now we can really push this train up through the speed. Look at the speed it's picking up as well. It's absolutely crazy how quick this is going. Absolutely crazy. Just piling through the speed. I wonder if we can actually hit top speed, which is, I think it's 100. It doesn't actually say, but we'll find out. It's still going through speed. Look at that, 101, 102, 103. Right, let's reduce this down now. Throttle is now off, and we'll start applying brake number 2, just to bring us down to the speed of 87 miles an hour, as we are only 2 miles away from our destination of first stop, I think. I'm going to just apply a little bit more brake here, just so we can, if we apply brakes now, then we don't have to apply so much when we get close to our first stop. Just let the train coast, and then when we get to the 1 mile marker, which you can see is going to go out of sight briefly, we'll then apply the brakes. I'm going to go with step 2 braking, not just 1 and 2, not 1A and 1B. As soon as I see the mile, there you go, brake 2. As we are going uphill as well, 0.6% gradient. So I'm just going to allow the train to come in at about 50 miles an hour for the last mile, as we are going uphill. Letting the train do the work as we come into the first station. The fact of the one thing I have noticed is there's no way of knowing where you're actually terminating or where you're heading to. Oh god, going a bit quick over these points, but oh well. Now we should come in at a good speed. 28 miles an hour, still going up a gradient, so the train is just going to coast in towards the station. 400 yards, you can see the platform now coming into view at 27 miles per hour, and we'll start applying step 2 braking. And then release it, so 15 miles an hour. Still going up, train is still going up a bit of the gradient here. There's the other train there. Just he's on his way to the Hopanoff. Just applying 1A braking here. And then releasing it just so we reach the stopping marker at the end. Don't know why. Oh, there you go. We can open that window. And then we'll apply step 2 braking, release it, and then back to 1A, 1B, and then stop. Unlock right hand side of the doors. We'll leave that set for that now until obviously it changes. Unlock. Head out right. And we can have a look down the platform. A handful of people still waiting for a train. Don't know if they're coming on ours or not. It's not very clear. But, oh well. Right, let's go back into internal view now. So what we'll do is we'll get the train ready to depart. So we'll get this set up to unlock, to lock all. Direct brake, we don't need that. We're going to use driver's brake. Right, we can now. Oh, don't want to blow the horn. Why is it setting me to the horn? There. Lock. Come on, lock then. There you go. And where are we heading next? La Forge. Rates are released. Let's try that again. There you go. It's not as far to the next station, 2.3 miles, so we won't really need to pile through the speed. Alright, so 1.8 miles, we're going at a good speed now. Speed limit does increase to 75 miles an hour. We're not even going to get close to that. We may hit it, but we will start having to idle the throttle. I love how fast these trains are though. They get up to such a high speed so quickly. So what I'll do is I'll idle the throttle to off, so allow the train to coast. And then start applying brakes a bit later than we did last time, so probably 0.7 miles. The brakes are really effective. Surprisingly effective, so we'll go with 0.7 here, which is just coming to sight. Brake number 2, so we're skipping 1A and 1B. Well, actually, no we don't. Yeah, we'll start applying it now properly as we are going up a gradient, so we'll just flick between the brakes, 1A, 1B and 2. Another passenger service there. Oh no, it's freight, my bad. Look at, wow! Look how many, wow, that is crazy. That is actually crazy how long that train is, and all for sale cars. Brakes are now set to 1A as the station is coming into sight. You see the platform edge, and then I'm going to just got to brake 2 as we can see where our stopping marker is. and then releasing them every so often. Oh god, short and stopped really short there. Forgot we're going up a gradient. Just going to give it a little bit of a speed boost. Alright, nice and easy on the brakes now. Don't want to stop too short, that's the thing. I do want to get to where they recommend we should stop, or as close to it, so 20 yards. Obviously if you've got a longer train, Hey! Alright, let's unlock the left side. Unlock. Did you even knock on the door? Did you even knock? Oh, okay. Yeah. How you feeling? Better?
go. Passenger doors lock. No, didn't want to do that. Oh god, wait, have I done the right side? Why the door's not open? Okay, seems odd. Climb up the stairs. Oh, one side. Lock the doors. Right, let's depart. No, why are we not moving? What have I done? There you go. Alright, so we are now on the move. Don't know what was going on there. I love this stuff. Why is it? What the hell? Let's try again. Throttle goes to off. 4 miles to our next stop. Alright, so let's hit the road, the rails. Speed limit is dropped to 68 miles per hour, so what we will do, we'll coast around that marker, which is coming up pretty quick, so let's now set the train to coast. Why are we... Oh, we're going up a steep gradient, so what we'll do is we'll apply a lot more throttle. Another freight service. Throttle is now going to be idled as we are coming up to the speed change of 68 miles per hour. Oh wow, I didn't expect to see a single running train just fly past us there, single running cab. Speed limit does decline again to 62 miles per hour, so we'll just try and reach that sort of speed again. Oh my god. Oh wow. That's really good. So I did the photos where I think nothing that avoid speed. So Brakes go on. As we use the tunnel, we'll just blow the horn here. Train brake is on. Heavy braking. Just letting the train close to the end of the platform here. Almost at the train there. Objective complete. Oh, platform side of the on. Left again. Right, so passenger doors unlocked. Train control is off. I don't know what these are. Windows are open on one side. Can we go through here? No. What's all this stuff? Let's have a look. So, don't know what that is. Grabber's valve, explain. Chronograph auto. Why is this on signal? Tail lights. Could be headlights. Battery release, parking brakes released. Waiting for the doors to be shut and then make our move to the next. I think we have to change ends here actually. I'm guessing we're going back the other way. I'm guessing. Let's lock these doors. Unless maybe we give the train away. Lock these doors. There you go, a nice little bit of experience. Alright, so that's done. We've got 2 minutes. Switch off. Change this to tail lights. And down the other end. I'm guessing we're going down the other end. And down the other end. I'm guessing this is all gas play, by the way. Right, so right, let's jump in the cab here. Brake key is on. Reverser is forward. Door locking is now going to be to the right side. We'll open them. Direct brake, no. Electric brake, train brake, we'll set that higher. Pantograph is raised. MCB is closed, we have got power already. Traction brake fan automatic. Air compressor is on. Don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. Brake lights is on. Brake release. Headlights, signal lights. Headlights reduced. Taking time to relax. We don't need that. It's bright. We don't need that. Loading passengers already. Right. So, I have gone the right way. That's cool. Makes life easier. Let me put my thing on charge. Alright. Let's go. Phone brake is brake free. Doors closed. You can just hear the chime there. Throttle's off. And let's make our way out of here. Hopefully. Electric brake off. Train brake released. What have I not done? Right, train brake on. Overcharge the brake. Throttle goes off, brakes are released. There you go. Takes a little while to get used to it. And off we go. Now we're on the move, we can increase the throttle. Look how really nice that looks. .5 miles to the next station stop. I'm going to idle the throttle here till we come out of the tunnel. As the speed limit is slightly lower. And as we come out of the tunnel we can then accelerate up to the 75 mile an hour mark. Now just increasing slightly as we are going to hit the gradient going downhill. Full throttle now, up to the marker of 75 miles an hour. Downhill, so we don't need to go full throttle now. Alright, so nice and easy, 2.7 miles away. Right, now we're speeding, so let's just drop the throttle. Start down a little bit of brake. There you go. A little bit more throttle. In a moment, as the speed limit does increase once again, but we have got a station coming up. 1.2 miles away, so we will just allow the train to coast all the way up to the station now. So what I'll do is I'll start applying brakes a little bit later, try to anyway, but I don't want to overshoot the force. Alright, so that's 0.6 miles away. Alright, so we'll just start gradually applying a bit of brake here. I'm not too sure. We know it's a long platform, but you want to stop on the marker. Heavy braking. And then releasing it. Brake 2 here. Should stop a little bit short here. There we go, nice and easy. I'm going to aim for that stopping marker, the H. Perfect stop. Unlock left. Open. Alright, so we'll just wait here for a few moments. Let's lock these doors. Here are the trains. Throttle's off, brakes are released. That's where I keep making a mistake. I don't actually release the brakes. There you go. Alright, so that's that done. Full throttle all the way up to the next station, which will be Hoshbrook. Another freight train going to the rail yards. Look how long they are, it's so good to see. Look how long they are, it's brilliant.
We'll start releasing the throttle now as we reach the 100 mile an hour mark. 1 mile to go, so I'm just going to go step 2. Actually, let's go step 4, just so we brake in time. See how quick the brakes take effect. So good. Brake 2 with 1,000 yards. Release the brakes now. Bit early on the brakes actually. Nice gradual stop here actually, it's probably one of the best stops we've done. Another passenger train there, just pulling away as we pull in. I think we're going to stop really short here. We really are going to stop short. Come on throttle. Ah, that'll do. We'll stop there. Brakes are applied. That changes to the right hand side now. Eventually it will kick in. It's going to take a little bit of time to get used to this, but we're doing alright. Passengers are actually boarding this time, by the looks of it. We can shut that blind, we can shut this door if we need to. Let's go have a look at the actual things here. Let's have a look. Look how nice this train looks like. It does look good. Let's quickly jump back on and get ready to depart. So, I don't know why it's putting electric brake. We want train brake only. Doors closed. Release the brakes fully this time. Alright, so electric brakes released, direct brakes released, train brake is released. Throttle goes off and then back on, and you should be able to depart. There you go. So the next station is where I'm guessing we're terminating again. Hopefully not, hopefully we are going further, but you just don't know. Will I be doing FIFA today? Yes. At some point.
Just go full throttle. Why not? Alright, so we'll start looking at braking at around the 1 mile mark. Look how bright it is. Can you show our door right? Just open that window, why not? There's some air through the cab. Shut that door. Only one of these switches work, which is a bit annoying. A bit more throttle. Alright, so we can start applying a little bit more brake here in a moment. So we're terminating here again, which is annoying enough. Hopefully not, but it looks like we are terminating here. Seems like we're doing a shuttle service. So what we will do, let the train coast right up. I'm going to try and get as close to the bollards as possible because of the height of the train. It's quite hard to judge. I don't know why is it still going brakes? I don't understand that one, but there you go. Give it a speed boost just so we get to the end of the... There you go. Bit more, bit more, bit more. Oh, that'll do. Unlock right side. Open the doors. Let people get off here. another bit more experience for that service. So, yeah, we're doing alright. 15 minutes till this service starts again, so we're not going to do this one. I'm going to leave this train here. Aha, I wonder if it will change now, hang on. I just thought something I wanted to check. There you go, it's not in service now. So that should now change on all of the passenger displays, which, there you go, it does. It needs to stay again. So I'm behind us, and we'll go explore this area. What's this? Saturday Circuit, that's a scenario. Just gonna go explore the station. Where are we anyway? At the end of the line? There should be more services that we can try. Just waiting to find them all. We have explored in there already. And then Elizabeth dead. That's right. I want to go to that far side. We'll go over there. It's clear, so we just run across. Let's see what's in. Let's go from the rear, right at the far side here. Let's see if we can find anything. I don't think we can go all the way up here, can we? Or can we? Can we? There's the route map. Jesus done these shuttles. And that's the end of the spawn point. So we'll go back up and look for what else we can find. I'd say there's not a lot of services. It is mainly freight. From what I've played through so far. Nearly 2 hours of gameplay, it's mainly freight that we've seen. Let's go this way. There's anything else here? There's the train that we just left. That's why it says service is due to start at 12:09. Bit awkward this lift though, it's a bit in the way. Let's go back into the main concourse. So we've already added this in. Can't really go around there, and I don't think you can go around here either. And want a bar of chocolate? No? Okay. Wouldn't it be cool if you could actually get a lift? Random, I know, but it'd be a nice little addition. Just add it to the physics. It's only up and down. Oh, there's a freight service coming in. Not really something we're interested in though. Prefer the passenger sides. I wonder if there's any glitches. Oh, damaged fins. Oh wow. Okay, you can fix damaged fins. Random. There's that freight service like I just said. Doo-doo-doo. Little bus station. Pretty cool. Let's go back onto the safety of the platforms. I really hope there's a train coming in soon. We can actually take over and kind of fly with. Yellow signals, which kind of gives you an idea that maybe a train coming. Let's see if there is. Best way of doing it is using this
map. There's nothing coming, look. That's the end of the line, so let's go the other way. There's the other freight. Know where that's going, we'll have a look. It's quite a distance. Nothing coming the other way, so we'll go look. There's that freight, he'll wait for the signal to clear. Nothing coming up this way. There's freight sitting there. Nothing coming down either. Seems odd. Because we're down here. There's that freight. Why does it look like he's split? He hasn't. That signal should clear in a moment. Nothing down that way. No trains coming from this direction. Seems odd. Very odd. There's no trains really about. There's the freight departing. There's the cells we did before. What's this? That's a tutorial we don't need to do. No trains coming down yet. Which is really odd. Really is odd. The freight's still there. Don't want to run for that freight. I'll probably depart as we start making our way to it. I know what we'll do. We'll be a passenger. We'll do a passenger run. Up to wherever. I need to get on the platform there. Doodaloo, doodaloo. Oh wait, we need to get on board this train. Not a train about, so don't even mess about with anything on the outside of it. I know, what am I doing? I don't want to go there. I want to go to the front. One shot. Yeah. Oh wow, I stopped really short, like. Imagine there's a passenger trying to get on with that gap. Wow. Let's go and sit upstairs. Okay, maybe not. Oh no, wait, this we can. We're going to be facing the wrong way. I want the view. I wonder if they work. I don't think they will, but we'll have a look when the train gets going. What's up this? What's this? Let's have a look. So, doors. What's this about? Why are they telling me about a door? Closed lights release, closed lights, temperature control, formation lights release, you press that. What's this? Nothing else we can press? Okay, let's shut this door then. Doesn't mean that we can close anything on there. Let's sit upstairs, let's get a nice spot. Is there no first class on this train? Toilet anyone? No? Okay. What's this? Not very well modelled. So we want to go towards the front of the train, so I'm guessing it's like the first class. No, it's standard. No, it doesn't have first class then. Doesn't look like it, does it? Toilets, loads of toilets, but no first class seating. So what we'll do is we'll sit on our own in the corner, just there. Alright, so this train should be handed over to the AI shortly. Just trying to get a nice spot. Maybe we could sit, actually, I know what we could do. No one's going to say anything, are they? What we'll do, we'll jump out here. Give it time to look at the doors shutting. Climb up and we'll sit in the second man seat for the journey back. Alright, come on. I'm waiting to see if it gets given to the AI or not. Alright, for some reason it's not going to go to the AI. Even though there's a guy sitting in my seat. What is he wearing? Nice hat, buddy. Right. Oh, has he done it already? Is the AI finally taken over? Looks like it. Let's get a seat then. Assume they don't move. That'd be cool. Let's sit there. Look out the window all the way back. No, my luck, I'll get on the service and another service will appear. Sounds like that AI taking over. Right. Do. Come on, AI, take over then. Why is it? Hang on. Cool. And the big glitches. No glitch around here. No, it's pretty well done. No glitch there. Alright, let's sit down and enjoy the ride.
Oh, is he stopping? He stops. Oh, I don't think he is. I think he's departing. Or is he stopping? Should I chance it? He's stopping. Jackpot. Jackpot. Oh, there's no stairs. Shoot. Quick, 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 quick. I want to go this way. Climb up the stairs. Shut that door behind us. Let's see where this train goes. Oh, quick. Where's he going? No, he's going to where we just came from. That's annoying. Quick, back onto the other train. Did it? Also, they shot both sides. Yep, cool. We'll sit back down and get comfortable then. Why, dude? Okay, we went past an out-of-service train there. Right, so we are now. Where are we now? Okay. Oh, there's a massive freight train to the right of us. I think. Yep. A little bit further up, we should be able to see it from here. There's the back end. I wonder if we can climb at the back of that freight. That might take us further up. See if we go further. Or we're going to depart here. Oh no, we are going further. Trust us to get the... To be honest, so that actually is going further than the rest. Hello, we're going to sit next to you. No, I want to sit there. Next to her. Next to you. There you go. Hello. Alright, so we are now heading to Einbrücken.
so let's jump. I don't want to do the return service, that's the problem. But he is going quite a distance. And he's going at good speed, so what we'll do... Come up the steps, we'll shut this door. And we'll sit in the driver's second seat. Second man seat.
Anyway guys, thank you all so much for joining us on and off today. I'll be back very soon. We should be ready to depart. I was hoping there'd be another AI train, but there isn't. Oh, okay. The terminate's here. Fair enough. I don't really want it. Does it still have the same display I left it with? No, it doesn't. Wow. The AI are actually pretty clever. It's a shame you can't sit like right above the driver though. We're not 10 minutes service to parts, but we're going to end the stream here anyway. For now. And I'll be back later on. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all... What is that? Is that the toilet room? Yeah. I'll see you all on the next one.